Come on.
Oh shoot! It is late
It's midnight.
AF. It is late AF because I'm not supposed to be cursing. Okay.
Hello and welcome to
No Filters Podcast. I'm Asia
And I am Father Drew. And today we have some special guests with us.
Yay. Shevis is not a special guest, by the way, but we do have a special guest.
She's a special person.
She is.
So we have Alicia,
Another special person.
who is the Hustle Mom.
Hustle Mom in the house.
Hey guys.
And we have the lovely, beautiful Shevis, my wife, who
He doesn't
is
even know how to introduce
the
her.
domestic goddess Philly.
Hi.
That's right. And so we want to welcome y'all to join our conversation.
Thank
We've been
you so
talking
much.
for like the last 4 hours, and we figured we just turn on the cameras and
Makes sense. Makes sense.
we figured we just turn on the cameras and
Get it going.
So I'm
Get it
excited to have all these beautiful ladies join us and have conversation because normally, Drew, it's just you and I going back and forth with the Mars and Venus point of view.
that's right. So we had to switch it up and get a lot of Venus and a little bit of Mars.
I got a team now.
I could balance it out though, because I'm kind of like a girl guy.
Ditto. So
Yeah.
yeah. So okay.
I think I'm a girl guy too.
Well, here we go. Then we're all balanced except for Shevis. I think she's straight up
Shamus is
girl.
Like, no, I'm a lady.
So, I think it's really amazing because we're in the whole pandemic of the coronavirus. And so we thank you for coming out even to join us tonight.
Yes.
How's everybody dealing with that? Well,
You already know how I'm dealing with it.
so
Just so y'all know, he sprayed me at the door.
Listen,
And
I took a
temperature.
temperature at the door.
Temperatures. It was like, where you
I take
been at?
everybody's
What's your
temperature
temperature?
coming in the door.
My temperature is good.
no, what was it though?
I think it was 97.4.
That was my temperature.
That was hers. No, you didn't take mine. You threatened to take mine.
No,
You
I
sprayed
gave you
me.
the back hand.
Oh yeah,
I
he
did.
did the old school.
Okay,
I
so,
did.
that,
wrist
so don't
to
give her my
forehead.
temperature though. I'm very
Yeah.
stingy with my stuff.
Nah,
I want it to be
listen,
mine.
Her temperature was above par.
It was good enough to come through the door.
It wasn't above what it's supposed to be. It was cool. I felt her head coming in. It was cool to the touch. So she passed muster.
He's like
He still sprayed me
the
and
bootleg.
interrogated me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got sprayed up though.
He was like, "Where you been at? You was where? You was at New York?
Listen,
Okay, you got to start giving
Listen,
me
as the
information."
as the conversation went on, she just began telling me about more and more possible exposure. And
But he's letting these people in our house.
Yeah,
I
we're
love
here.
you guys, but
Right.
We're here. So I was in New York this weekend, but my temperature is good, right? I got a little bit of a cough, but I had a stressful weekend, and so we know why. I've explained it to you
Yes.
all before then. So I think we're good. But
either way, it's in hand and ready.
Sponsored by.
My
Sponsored by Lysol.
no, it ain't sponsored by Lysol, but it should be. We should be. So how are you all dealing with it? And what literally do you think black people are overreacting? Or not black people. I shouldn't say that.
But we can talk about what black people are doing.
Yeah, I think we
Because I
should.
think black people
think
are
we should.
underreacting. I think Americans in general are underreacting to the threat of coronavirus
Wait.
and the reality of coronavirus.
How many
And
people
for
have been
some
to the
reason-
supermarket? I'm sorry.
I ain't been.
I'll go to the supermarket every day.
So what is your been-
Drew, you always go to the supermarket.
I know. I don't go shopping. Ask shoppers. I don't go shopping. I'm going to.
We get
I've been
deliveries.
I've been going myself, getting canned goods. Look, I got
Can't say
36
he-
right
he
there
says
by the
that
door.
canned goods. He
You
does.
really do have canned goods by the
He
door. I
does.
missed that.
I think we shouldn't be telling
Oh no, you
people
didn't.
this.
They gonna
Look.
come and take it.
I also got an AK by the door, so if you want to try it, you
Ain't nobody
can.
coming to get your canned goods.
Listen.
Listen, let's talk about the facts. though.
For desperate measures.
Okay.
Desperate times we call it for desperate measures, and we just watched Contagion just to
Oh,
reinforce
to
my
scare the
paranoia.
crap
And this
out of us.
exactly, and this is the point. So the bottom line in terms of coronavirus versus the flu, and I'm going to take the major, countries in which continents, I'm not sure. So, Asia is the continent, but China is where it started, right? So within China, there is about 80,000 cases of the coronavirus, with about 3,300 deaths within it. The fact is, the flu literally kills more people than the coronavirus, and that has a vaccination. So I understand the spread of it, and we need to not spread it, especially because it doesn't have the vaccination. But we're all young here.
Yeah.
Not to say nothing for.
And that's the problem.
No,
Listen,
I'm just saying, like,
that's the problem. It's misinformation. The flu has been around.
Right.
The flu has already saturated
Corona's
society.
not new either, though.
But we have a vaccination for it.
COVID-19 is new.
Right.
Okay.
Coronavirus has been around.
Yes.
COVID-19 is a different new strand of coronavirus that
Same
has
thing
jumped
like
from
H1N1 with the
an
flu.
animal to a human, and it has not saturated the globe yet.
This is
It
just
has-
in 2020. The flu has the very similar statistics in terms of percentages.
No.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
No.
CNN.
Drew works for the
CNN.
CDC.
I
He
do.
doesn't.
I have
No, you
for the
don't.
past 3
No, you
weeks.
don't.
I'll show you my badge. I get up and show you my badge and my coat.
Drew works for the NCDC.
Andrew Granum,
Okay?
CDC. I work on the second floor.
I can't.
And you the H, what is it? The HNIC?
Of the CDC.
Exactly.
I'm right
Of
under
the
the bull
NCDC.
who's right under the bull who's right under Trump.
I can't.
Of the,
Oh.
So listen, the mortality rate with the flu is like 0.1%. Right?
Okay.
it's wrong. Absolutely wrong.
0.1.
Absolutely wrong.
That's
Listen,
correct.
somebody, where's the I got
Chevis
my
is
phone
here.
is there. Okay.
Chev is going to look it up.
Chevis, there was an article, CNN, and I'm not talking about worldwide. I'm talking about U.S. versus China, flu versus coronavirus.
Something came out on Johns Hopkins. A friend of mine, he sent it to me, and he was just like, 3,000 people
Mortality rate.
died from the coronavirus worldwide. This was a week ago. This was
Okay,
like a
okay,
week ago.
okay.
He was like, about 45,000 people died of the flu.
Exactly.
Like, we're in flu season. and, like,
$45,000 of the flu, which everybody gets for the most
But
part.
that's
But there's a vaccine
45,000
already
people
for
per flu season.
And there's a vaccine
No, just
for it.
Yes, because I've had the flu several times, and I've gotten to the doctors and said, "Oh, did you get the flu shot?" Yes.
How many people
It
have
doesn't matter
died from the
because
flu
your
this year?
strand
This year?
wouldn't
Let me
even
check.
work. You're like, what?
Exactly, and that's not, and that's the truth. All the vaccines for all the strands of the influenza is not incorporated in the vaccine.
Viruses are constantly mutating
So the
and
number
changing
for
because they're becoming more
listen,
adaptive.
Is that worldwide number?
the number worldwide?
We're not
for the
talking about
flu-
worldwide though.
What we're talking
But
about,
go
I'm
ahead,
talking
tell
about
me to-
worldwide.
go ahead.
For the flu has been as high as 30,000.
Okay.
At
Is
least
that
12.
confirmed deaths?
Hmm?
You're saying deaths?
Yeah.
Deaths
Okay.
total
Yeah.
Okay.
for the flu.
That's
Now
only
look
for
up-
flu season.
That's just for the flu.
Okay.
Now look up
30,000. All right.
coronavirus deaths
For this year.
total. You look up 2019, and watch what happens.
It wouldn't be
You
2019.
you understand it's going to be lower, right?
I mean, the corona-
6,000 worldwide.
6,000
Okay, for the coronavirus.
Yeah.
for the coronavirus, which
Okay.
really hasn't even hit yet.
No, we're in
It's
the
hit.
flu season. This is
No.
real flu season.
No, coronavirus.
Yeah, but that flu. But the fact is, we don't even have a vaccine for the coronavirus. But
Right.
we have a vaccine for the flu, and mofos are still dying
From
at
the
the rate
flu.
at
But not everyone gets a
30,000%.
flu shot.
Not everyone gets
And
a
you
flu.
still can get
but
another
it's a-
strain. So
But that's true. But so what I'm saying is the flu is no different. We still travel with the
well,
flu.
no. The difference is
The
that
death
there
rate
is no
from the
vaccine.
seasonal flu is
But there will
typically
be.
around
There will be.
18 months.
0.1%.
17 at this point.
Say that again.
The death rate from the typical flu is around 0.1%
Of how many people
in
in
the
the
U.S.
world?
That's,
That's not the
that's
truth.
just in the U.S.
That's not the truth. Though.
It's the truth.
Who
Why?
wrote that? What article is that from? That's like one of Snoop's type of.
Read
No.
your bibliography.
It
I
is-
want to know.
That cannot be.
I
If
wanna know
30,000
who
people,
produced that.
I'm telling you,
It's
Go
right.
to Johns Hopkins because they've been putting up a
30,000.
lot of
Wait,
stuff.
okay, from people, but how about from the people that have
Think
it?
about how many 100 million
no, no.
people
No,
have
no.
the flu.
There's not 100 million people that have the flu. There's about 87,000 people. Sorry, I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Oh,
I've been
Lord
drinking.
Jesus.
Okay, so there's 87,000 people, maybe 88,000 people that have the flu. Look that up, and then you
No.
have to take the
I'm not
percentage of
looking
that.
that up.
Well,
That
I
is
don't
false.
have. I don't have. Excuse me, that is not false. And do
Where's my
not spray
Lysol?
me with Lysol.
My lights on.
I
Do
got
not
choked
spray
up
her
in
with
the,
the
I got
Lysol.
choked up in the bullshit numbers.
Where
We
is
need
my-
to have factual
So
numbers.
I'm giving you
CNN
facts. Listen, I have
I
prepared for this for
Nah,
some
we're
time.
gonna put it on. So listen, you can follow
So
me.
listen, zero.
And Agent is here on Instagram, and I'm gonna give you facts. I'm
I
gonna
think
give
we
you facts.
She
still
gonna
should
give
be
you her
mindful
facts.
of what's happening. I think that
Bring you back. That's right.
I don't believe that what they're telling us is all of it. I feel like there's way more numbers than they're telling us. But they like to see us in hysteria. They like to see us overreacting and acting crazy.
It definitely is an economy boost. I've gone to many different stores. The Trader Joe's, we're taping from Philadelphia, and the Trader Joe's at 12th and what is it?
You said an economy
13th.
boost.
I think it
It
is.
is the exact opposite.
Oh, the new
Oh
one
well,
on
yes.
our
Okay, not the
street?
economy boost, but Walmart is not.
It's sold out.
Yes,
Well,
the
Target too.
supermarkets.
I think
are
that the
booming.
difference between Corona and the flu is that it spreads
Quickly.
way more quickly.
It's more contagious,
more
and the
contagious.
death rate is between 3 and 4%.
Yeah. So to
Yeah.
not have a
Especially
vaccine
when you
or
don't get
treatment.
treatment.
Yeah. But how are we going to get treated? They don't even have testing centers.
Exactly. So that's why
And
we
that's why
have
it's
to be
gonna be worse.
quarantined until
It's
it
already
reduces.
it's already at 6,000 for like
Like, we
100.
don't really even know what's
This
happening.
is not true, and I need to see
well,
sources.
well, this was
in
CNN,
which
so
you-
I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
CNN.
Okay,
CNN.
can I see this phone?
I'm gonna
here?
go with CNN.
Okay,
CNN
and what did it say?
Says that
It says
should
we're
be-
doomed.
That is not what it says.
CNN
If you
says
about
that
to-
we should start taking this more serious.
Yes, that's exactly what it's saying.
All right, so let me.
It's not like
go-
the flu.
If you about to post alternative facts,
Please don't.
No, I just
then we
wanna
are
go
doomed.
Ain't nobody gonna post alternative facts. I'm just. First of all, Chevis has all these apps on here that geez, Facebook, and then I'm gonna go to. Oh shoot, I can't even go to because I'm trying to go.
Go back to her thing.
No, because I'm trying to find another article that was written by CNN, even though that's the update.
It is not. The Onion is not a real news site.
Okay,
Alright.
it's not the Onion, but it was CNN, and I'll post it on my Instagram. I mean, not my
Insta story.
Instagram. No.
Facebook.
My Facebook. It's already been on there. You've seen it. It has the map on there, and it lets you know how many cases of the coronavirus has been reported. And this was maybe in the beginning of the
I was
week.
gonna say, like,
The numbers are
news
always
and
constantly
information changes so
All
quickly
right,
nowadays.
so that's true. So
All
I'm
right.
going on data information,
Cool.
but I guess the thing is we want everybody to stay safe and be very cautious. Now the question is though, does hand sanitizer really kill the virus?
Who said that?
How's that the question? We already know that. Use hand sanitizer, but even better, wash your hands.
But why y'all not already doing it?
Now we already
No, we
doing
are.
it. But you asked what we're doing to prepare.
Yeah.
We are.
Keeping strangers like us
Stockpiling
out of their
food.
houses.
Yeah, right.
Or at least
Nah,
harassing them
I had
so
a-
where
I
they
had
don't
a-
even want to
Listen,
come
I-
in.
I had a
the
neighbor
corner.
came around, asked me to borrow my clippers. I was like,
Clippers?
come on, boy. Like, what you
Come on,
think
dirty
this
boy.
is?
Say,
I was like, look,
Dusty.
I ain't got them Johns, but I really do. I'm just not lending them out because of Corona, and I'm actually being nice to you right now. I got my gun by the door, just waiting for people to come around and ask me for stuff.
Like dumb
So-
stuff like that.
Yeah, or whatever, canned goods, whatever.
Okay.
You ready for the
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 Walking
zombies?
Dead.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is. He's
yeah.
all the way prepared.
I ain't
I'm
never
ready.
home, so can't nobody
I'm
come
ready.
to my house.
I never-
Listen, if you come to my house,
Where you at?
you
Tell
better
us where
ring.
you hide out
If you
at.
come to my house, you better ring the bell. Do not knock on my door and don't ring the bell
One,
because
two,
it's
three,
gonna be
four.
problems.
All right.
All right, let's move off coronavirus because I get worked up talking about
You
it.
does.
do.
He
Listen,
does.
he took a temperature. He threatened to. You know that you saw that video going around, right, where people like
Oh,
the parents spraying the kids
Yes.
down,
Yeah.
Okay,
like
well,
with
I-
Lysol all in the mouth.
So let me tell you something. I've been doing it for years. Spraying my
That's so
kids. They're
funny.
dirty. I got boys. And they touch stuff. They are human germ hoarders. Like they hold them in and then
germ
screw them
magnets.
on you. Yeah.
Children.
So since they've been like 3 or 4, they're 12 and 13 now. I just started spraying them. Just a little bit.
Wait, you
I
have 2
con-
boys?
2 boys. I
Okay,
constantly,
yeah, that
like,
makes
am
sense.
cleaning like everything that they normally touch, the banister, the handles,
Yes.
like
Oh yeah, nah,
you
I
know,
spray right
the
after 'em.
knobs, the light switches.
They feel
My-
some type of way, but I don't care.
You're dirty.
Yeah, especially
I'll,
now.
I'll go into my son's room, open up the door, just spray it, and then close the door back. I don't know what's going on in there.
That's so funny. That is hilarious.
And that's what it is. I've been doing it for years.
So wait a minute, before we actually, so we just started talking about the coronavirus, but Alicia, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your brand?
Ain't nothing going on.
Just come on. Just give us a sentence, your elevator speech of what
That's
you
the
got
thing.
going on.
I've never developed an elevator pitch.
What do you do?
in real life?
Yeah. No. What's Hustle Mom about? Tell us.
Oh,
what you.
so I was nicknamed the Hustle Mom because I just was like, just going.
a hustler.
I was just getting it.
Good.
And I was a single mom of. I am still a single mom of 2 boys, and I kind of meshed in my love for volunteerism into the community, and then I had a flock of women who liked what I was doing and came
Right.
behind me, and then we first started off as an organization with members, and then after a while life happens. Obviously people get divorced or married, have kids, move away, switch jobs, just
Life
different
events,
life events.
yeah.
And so I was like, let me just not have members, like, because they already thought we were like this gang of moms. So I was like, just chill.
That's great. I love gangs. They keep the neighborhood safe. You know what I mean?
They can.
Be like, you don't belong around here.
Right. And so
Your live video ended.
I started to I dissolved that and just did a few small events, became more fixated on helping moms more one-on-one, doing moms group therapy once a month.
Nice.
I was wearing my own stuff, and then people would see me like, oh, I like that. Oh, my wife needs that. I was like, maybe I should sell these things.
Nice.
And so that's how the actual physical apparel came about. But I also run an after school and mentoring program at 3 schools.
Oh,
So all of that is under the brand. But I'm doing more fun stuff with moms. Everything is not so serious. So I just started kick off with the Hustle Moms Stay Tripping. So we'll be going to Greece. I don't know if we're going to Greece
Oh,
now.
nice.
But no, we're going to
My
Greece.
sister just came from Greece. She said it's lovely.
It's
So,
lovely there.
yeah.
So, but our
You said
trip is
she
not
just
until
came from Greece?
September.
Wow. Okay, that's nice. All right, she went a year ago. Shit.
I saw her win yesterday.
Making sure.
Right.
Because she did a marathon, but yeah, so that's nice. But that's
No,
really
yeah, it's
awesome, and
great.
we commend and definitely appreciate moms, just single, married,
Right.
whatever.
It's all
It's a
moms.
hard,
Yeah.
it's definitely a difficult job, and people don't necessarily give a lot. Well, we do. We love our mamas. We sing songs about it, and so we appreciate you guys for doing that. You ladies for doing that.
Mama's getting love.
Yeah.
And then we have Domestic Goddess Philly.
Who feeds me all the time?
Absolutely.
Come in here.
So excited.
This is where we do the podcast. So, Chevis is an amazing cook.
Yeah,
you
but
come in
I
here,
live
the
around
house
the
smells
corner
like food.
and they feed me.
Nice.
always.
I'm going to step out for a second, but I'll be back. I'm sorry.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life. Well, right now.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So now we talked about coronavirus.
Yeah.
We mentioned the Hustle Mom, introduced you. Domestic Goddess Philly, the baker extraordinaire. She makes cakes that are to die for. And I'm not really a cake guy, but I do eat her cake.
And pie. She makes good pie.
I eat her cookies.
Um,
I eat her cakes and cookies.
I can't. Again, I just can't.
Totally inappropriate.
Very much so.
I like love is beautiful.
Eat the cakes.
But yes, I make cakes.
And they
And
they
cupcakes.
taste
And
good.
And pie. She makes
And
a whole
pie.
blueberry pie.
She makes everything, and she only posts about the cakes at this point. But
Because
she
it's
cooks.
kind of taking over my universe.
Yeah,
So
and it brings
I'll
the
get back
money
to
in.
the
So
food.
that's what we focusing on. but she cooks and
So cake
she's
and food content creator.
cakes and food content
There you go.
creator, and we're gonna step it up
That's good. I like
for
that.
2020, especially because we're gonna be isolated in the house.
Yes.
And it gives you more time. And that's the other thing about this coronavirus thing. If you had a dream or a vision,
It's time to work on it.
something that you wanted to do,
Oh yeah, this is a good downtime.
and you're going to be
period.
home,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
isolating, and you gotta isolate. Social distancing is what they're calling it.
Which we are not practicing right
Quarantine.
now.
Social distancing. I mean, listen, we ain't really
We're
been out.
supposed to
We ain't been to
limit the
church.
amount of people we're supposed to be around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
3 feet.
For me, I love that all you people are staying home so I can rip and run the streets and park wherever the hell I want. Although I got a ticket
Although you got a ticket.
in New
I
York
parked
this
the handicap
weekend.
for like 5 minutes, and I wasn't
And-
even scared.
And our
Look at
next
that.
our
Look
next
at that.
podcast,
Look
you
at
will.
Corona.
I'm scared.
Look at you guys
Our
out.
next podcast will be remote, and you'll see her
Look at
call in and be a part of it remotely. That's the Ripper and the Runner,
no,
the
she-
one who's running the streets. That one,
Who,
Miss
me?
Asia
Yeah, you
is
better-
here.
Oh.
Will not be here.
I'm
She
she
will
gonna
be-
be on the
Where
porch.
you
She
finna
will
be
be.
on the porch?
She will be there.
Where you finna be at?
I'm gonna be here. No, he's just trying to tell me that I can't come in because
She's ripping and running the streets.
Yeah.
I'm
She ain't been
listening.
But if
listening.
all of you are staying home, then why can't I? It's empty. It's empty everywhere. I was supposed to have a guest for the weekend fly in, but
Corona said no.
well,
You gonna have them fly in?
I know. Even
The
more.
tickets is only $20.
I need see when I get there, my true.
See,
But when I get there, my
People don't
private
listen.
jet will be picking
Oh,
people
private
up.
jet.
Won't
Okay.
get stuck.
But listen, so we had a discussion about nice guys and girls finishing last. Do nice people finish last?
that was a perfect segue.
No, I mean, I never have them. Just like I don't know how to hang up the phone with people. I just say, listen, I don't want to.
Gotta go.
Listen,
Yeah,
like
she
I'm
just-
done.
She switches.
Do you have anything else to say? Like we need to. If not, okay, goodbye. You
Yeah.
got to know when it's time to move on.
Yep. So, nice guys and gals finishing last. What do you guys think about that? Do nice guys finish last?
No.
I believe the answer is yes. Nice guys finish last.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Most of the time. Well, what is finishing last?
Exactly.
You
You tell
what it
us,
is.
'cause that's what
yeah,
you believe.
you tell me what it is.
Do they not
Okay.
get the prize?
They don't get the prize. They think that they do, but
What's
they
the
don't.
prize?
I know. What is it?
The prize is the woman
Oh.
Or the
at the end of the day.
or the job or the promotion.
It's
Or the
or the
job or the
man.
promotion, yeah. So you have people who are really pushy, right?
Is that not being nice though?
But sometimes they're not nice. They're just really pushy. I mean, I guess it's relative depending on your personal level of
Pushiness.
pushiness. Miss Asia is here.
Oh, listen. I've been called. My ex has called me a pushy bitch.
Wow.
Oh yeah. But so my ex has called me that. But new boo
Ish.
/ ex bae. It's complicated.
Hasn't called you
So
Has
that.
complicated you can't say it.
Yeah, but he has said, yeah, you may be a pushy bitch, but I love it.
All right.
Okay. Well,
So,
he,
like I said,
so
it's
he likes,
relative.
Yeah. So he likes your aggression.
Exactly. So it depends.
Or
Like some people like do I like a nice guy? I appreciate a nice guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate a nice guy. But for a man, I feel like in my life forever it needs to be a balance.
Okay.
Balance
a
is
So,
little
important.
aggression, a little nice.
so are we talking nice guy soft? Because I like a nice guy alpha male.
Right.
So I guess we
right.
have to really define what we're saying.
Okay.
Is that
You know?
possible to be a nice guy and alpha male?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Because
Nice
he knows
guy.
his line. Like he knows,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I feel like I'm talking to a really nice guy, but he's very alpha male. Like you don't want to
H.
push him to
Okay.
the limit.
Okay.
But what
know?
makes him a nice guy?
He has manners. He's polite.
Generous.
Chivalry is not dead. He's very positive. You know, he speaks, opens up doors for other people, and things like that. So he's still a nice
I don't
guy.
consider that. I don't consider that to be the nice guy.
What do you?
So what?
consider-
Yeah, we want to
what's-
hear yours.
So
Dude,
tell me what
what
nice
is the
means.
nice guy? I think being nice means that you,
Like a pushover nice?
yeah.
No.
No.
Okay. So it depends. So let me just say about this opening up the door thing, because I think that's important. I dated a man.
Go over this way some more.
I
so we
dated
can
a
see you.
man. I dated a man who, very nice guy, very alpha man. Like we had issues, so we clashed because he was too like, don't tell me what to do, like with
Okay.
suggestions. But he was a super nice guy. But he was a super nice guy because he liked attention.
No.
Like you know how some people, but Leo's like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, don't mean to call anybody out.
Are you a
So,
Leo?
oh, sorry. No, I'm not a Leo, but I know about astrological.
Oh, that person was a
signs.
Leo.
Yes, he was a Leo.
So
but-
he's nice when he gets attention.
I just need to tell you about the door. That's what I was getting
Why you? First of all, why you balling up your fist?
I'm not
aggression.
balling.
Opening up the door.
So in my therapist slash life coach slash acting coach today, I mean not today, yesterday, he did say that I had some aggression that I need to get out. But the fist was not for that. It was for the holding of the door.
Okay.
Okay, that was for your question, Drew. So he used to hold the door, like we go to the mall, he be holding the door for every fucking
Forever,
for
forever,
every
ever.
woman
And you
that
accept.
walks by. And I'm like, dude, can we get in here? Like
Yeah.
I don't. So I like. So maybe nice. So it depends on who you are, whether nice guys finish last. That's all I wanted to say. Chavis, what's your view on that?
I mean, I think the more aggressive you are, of course, you might get there first. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to get there towards the end. It just depends on what your goal is. But some people who are more aggressive, they do tend to get to that finish line
Beautiful
first.
point.
Because they know what they want and they're
Yeah.
adamant on it.
And
it's
no,
like,
it's not that the other person doesn't know, but they
Yeah.
just communicate it differently. So the person who's the loudest, the most
That makes
aggressive, they
sense.
push themselves to the front. And okay, that's how they got there. That doesn't mean that the person who takes a different route is finishing last, meaning like missing out.
listen, everybody can
know?
be nice.
Yeah.
And everybody.
I think I'm a considerably nice person, but I'm not the most.
But is it?
I don't think I
deterred
finished
us?
last, but I'm not the most aggressive person either. That's not part of my personality.
So I am. So I'm really nice. I will give you the shirt off my back. I will go over and beyond to help you. But I'm also very aggressive. I remember I asked my friend, I was like, y'all think I'm aggressive? She was like, you think you're not? I was like, really? I'm aggressive?
But do you think so? So let's then not put
But I don't think I'm aggressive.
pushy. But then so let's not.
You don't think you're aggressive?
No, I think I am a nice guy.
He's
You
right
are a
now.
nice
I'm
guy.
so
you are a
confused.
social guy.
Yeah.
And I think
you're
that's-
social.
But you said nice guys finish last. So are you saying that you finished last? Because our
Probably.
discussions, I don't think that it's necessarily the case. Like I think you
No.
are a nice person.
No, I think.
We
I
were
think
talking
I'm
about
a,
this. Why didn't we say
Because you,
What?
yeah, you guys.
guy I was seeing he was a nice guy?
Because I feel like we have to put that in context
Yeah,
of
yeah,
relationships. Because when they say nice guys finish last, right? They were normally talking about the men who just like
Lays
not just
there and
people,
takes it.
or just like
It's
they
a
just
pushover.
do
Stereotype
whatever.
you see on TV.
Yeah.
They do
Like a
whatever.
pushover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the
Or they
stereotypes
don't-
on TV,
Yeah.
like,
they
oh,
don't
it's her
dictate
lunch all the time.
what's going to happen. They allow what is going to take place to
And
take
that's not
place
just a
instead
guy.
of-
That could be a person. I
Yeah.
still think this applies to people. But it really depends on what is important to you. So some people, a lot of things just aren't that important, but
Yeah.
some things are. So for me, there are some things that are very important. I will not become something different, but something else will come out of me to get those things. But
Gotcha.
overall, I'm like, okay,
That is true.
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
Whatever.
care.
Yeah.
So no, Chavis is really gentle
Mm-hmm.
and nice, but when she wants something, then
Way to tell it, everybody.
she's super aggressive in her pursuit of whatever it is
I
that
just think she's stern and adamant about what she wants.
yeah,
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
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 I think I've known Chavis a little bit longer than probably both of you, and I think that she is a lot. You know, I don't necessarily finish last. She doesn't finish last. She doesn't have to. She's not even in this fucking category because she doesn't have to be at the end of the day. Like she
Okay.
just doesn't. But so in this is I think when we talk about nice guys finishing last,
Hold up.
still on live.
All right, we're back on. So when you talking about nice guys finishing last,
When we talk about nice guys finishing last, it really is about the guy. Like
Yeah.
that, like
It's that stereotype cast that we see on movies and stuff. Like he's always there for her when she's crying. He's there to pick
But
up
then-
after
he's
but-
not making her cry.
but
Right,
then,
like,
but then
he's
she's
consoling
attracted to the bad boy.
Exactly.
Almost
when we talk about nice
all the
guys
time.
finishing last,
Sometimes
we
it's
have
like
to talk
that,
about the
yeah.
bad guy.
But almost all the time, right?
right.
So why do bad guys and do bad guys attract us? Or
That's
you-
the question. I can't answer that question.
But you
That's
okay,
for you
bad,
all.
okay. You know what? I think
I
everybody likes a challenge.
rough around the edge kind of guy.
I think everybody likes a challenge. So
Yeah.
when people are more giving
Mm-hmm.
to the situation, then the person takes that for granted. Like I think maybe everybody has been taken for granted or have taken someone for granted at some point in their life.
I was I was seeing a guy. I knew he really liked me, and I didn't like him like that. And my girlfriend was like, "What's wrong? Why you don't like him? He's great." And I was like, "Because I feel like I can just boss him around, and I don't like that. Like I just don't. If I feel like I can boss you around and stuff, like what's the point?
I
What are
mean,
you,
I-
one of the kids now? Like I can't.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I have fits when I don't get my way. Does anybody still have fits, or that's just me? I need to work that out
I
in
think-
life.
I don't think I have like I don't
What-
think I
now,
have a
define
temper
a fit.
tantrum.
All
But,
right.
right. I don't.
Of
have,
define a fit.
yeah. Because
What-
is it a temper tantrum?
Don't grab the-
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not having a temper tantrum. I'm going to tell you what it is, and either you like it or you don't. So,
No, I have temper
mean-
tantrums. I mean, I got a ticket and I got a temper tantrum, but I guess I'm talking about a wrong different thing. Like I,
I mean, when I
literally
get a
called this
ticket-
lady every name in the book.
No, I don't do that. When I get a ticket,
Okay,
if the
see, I
the
do.
person is still there, I will talk to them.
I tried to. She
then-
a fucking ignore. Excuse me.
I will
She ignored
I will
me.
talk to them in a manner that will
Charm them.
I can't.
I will charm them.
She cussed
I'm
this
not
girl
going to
clean
argue
out.
with them. I'm not going. I'll never
it's gonna make it
argue with
worse.
the cops. I will charm the cops,
Of course. and
whether
I've argued
male or
with some
female.
cops before. It ended me with a ticket down at.
You're gonna get just Shazam.
I can't.
It ended me with a ticket, and I had to go to traffic court because I was
Really?
arguing with a cop. But he
Okay.
was in the wrong, and they threw that ticket.
But I've
out there,
actually
so
never
yeah.
gotten a ticket.
I'm going to traffic court and I've
I'm
charmed.
serious.
No, I'm going to
Little
traffic
Miss
court.
Muffet.
I tried to charm
I'm
the
talking about on
judge.
Spring. I'm talking about on Spring Garden.
Yeah, 8th
Yeah.
and Spring Garden. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Or
tried to
pulled
charm.
over.
I tried to charm the judge, and I got off. I didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
So nice guys don't finish last in that point of view. It's more easier. I've been told that it's easier, especially with me being pushy and aggressive, that, and everybody's heard it, it's easier to get more flies with honey than it is with vinegar.
True.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, it works. But I tried over the weekend. I was in New York. So I probably shouldn't
Yeah,
make
but
fun
that's-
of that.
yeah, but that's
because
not- Mm-hmm.
actually no. But I was in New York and I got a ticket, and I really, before she was in the middle of writing the ticket, and I'm like, please no, don't write it. I can't afford it. I even told the woman I couldn't afford it. And she was like, I'm in the middle. She didn't even look up. She's like, I'm in the middle of writing it. It's a computer. I'm like,
She
well, you
slapped out
can.
her hand and jumped
See,
in
and
the
this
car
is
and
what I
ran.
mean. So this is, so I didn't really have a.
Don't do
So,
that.
and then I said,
I would have accidentally bumped her, and it would have fell. Oh,
but guess what she did? She did not even hand me the ticket. So I'm like,
She
you
put it
can-
on the car.
So listen, I said you don't have to write it. You can resend
She
it.
has to put it on the car and take a picture.
Yeah, but in Philadelphia, what they have done is write me a little slip. They give me this
but
little
you don't know
ticket to
if New
say
York
that I
is
don't
doing
have it.
that.
Yeah, so I said, well, only thing you have to do is write me this little
told
thing.
her how
And
to
she
do her
told
job,
me, and she was
basically.
like, don't tell me how to do my job. And she had this accent, this Jamaican accent or something. And she was just like, I can't do a Jamaican accent.
Don't try. Just don't try.
She's gonna try.
Don't.
She was like, I've been drinking, but I would have done it if
Stay
I hadn't been
focused.
drinking. You know, I'm supposed to be an actress, so. So I'm supposed to
Let me hear you
like,
make
you
an
don't tell
accent.
me.
No, don't do it, don't do it.
Wait, I just got finished talking to my friend's mom earlier. I should know how to do this. She was like, you don't tell me how to do my job. No, that's a Spanish accent. So
That was
forget
a
it.
regular person speaking.
Okay, listen. So the point is that I tried to be nice at first, or like be vulnerable, I should say. And sometimes being nice is being vulnerable because, you know, really at the end of the day, like you are trying to please this person.
Yeah. And
And it ended up in me calling her all types of B's and telling her that she was miserable because, like, why wouldn't she? Don't you think that, like, if somebody's asking you, and I'm black, we both black, and this, like, really,
But
She
it's
got-
all
she got
about the
quoted.
package and how you present it.
Yeah,
So she
well.
probably heard the anger in your voice. And
no,
it
she
turned
saw
the
the
switch on her.
glasses, she saw the hair, and she was just like, I'm right. Bitch should take it.
But she never
can
looked up
afford
at
it.
you.
No, she
Okay.
eventually
Okay.
when I told her what she could do, she eventually
Yeah.
looked up at me and was like, "Don't tell me how to do my
Yeah.
job." So, but
You
nice
said
guys
the
finish
wrong
the race.
things.
Yeah.
They
I'm
finished
sorry.
last.
We
Because
I think
girls
nice-
like bad boys.
I think sometimes nice people in general finish last.
Yeah.
They get walked over.
You have to be aggressive.
If you're
you have
too
to
nice.
if you're too
if you
nice.
too if you
I think that's
lay
the same
if
thing
you
for
lay
me when
down
I'm
for
at work.
people, you
Like-
become a doormat.
Right. Same thing. Like, and then people take advantage. So I know at work, I'm really nice at work, sometimes. And they will just keep asking because they're like, oh, she'll do it. Just ask her. Like, she'll go get it. Just ask her. She'll never say no. And so those people are nice, and then they end up being left behind and forgotten about. So, I mean, it can happen, but you have to.
Nobody likes the mean girl though. So I think there's
They
really
don't.
situations.
You should just be a good goddamn person.
Just
Can
because-
you just
Straight
be a
up
good
though.
person?
Straight
Good,
up.
but everybody is
And
not.
fair, but
So in order to
perspective is different.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about relationships because I think that is really that's where nice guys finish last really counts.
we did have a question,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yes, please. What's the question?
What was that question, Shelly?
Hold on. Okay. It wasn't a question, but it was a statement. You can't receive your soulmate until you let go of your playmate.
Whew.
Yikes. First of all, do you believe in a soulmate?
Yes.
I do. I think
Okay.
we all have that one person who will. We probably have multiple that will complete
Absolutely.
us.
I agree.
Different stages in our lives, possibly.
And it doesn't have to be male or female.
Right.
I mean,
true.
it can be both. I mean, you know what I mean? Like we have different soulmates.
I call my
Period.
sister like my lifeline.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Like,
I think the challenge is when you focus on one person and use them as like your savior instead of seeing that number one, you have greatness inside and you can find happiness within. You don't have to rely on one person to do that. And
Right.
also you
Why
have
you pointing at me though?
I feel like
you're just
married
next to
people
me.
become
don't
married
gotta
people
rely
become
on
units
saver-
though.
You can be a unit, but I feel like you need your partner can't give you everything that you need.
no.
Yeah.
At all. And that's what you have to realize about marriage. One person cannot supply all of your needs. I'm not saying you do things
Or a person can supply
a
your
person
needs.
can.
Like,
Yeah.
So
your
you don't
needs
have to do
be
things
supplied from
outside of
within.
the marriage, but I think that you can rely on other people. You can rely on God. You can rely on a whole bunch of
Yeah.
other things
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
feed you.
Yeah, but I think that's why, like, I agree that there could be multiple people that could be your soulmate. That's why I have 2 boyfriends.
This is so awesome. We should just have a conversation about that.
Another time, we would love to have you back and to join the cast, and you can tell us about your 3-4 boyfriends too. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She did have one boyfriend.
Okay.
No, but I agree. I agree. But so is there one? So you 2 are married. So why don't you?
So this is my thing. I was watching a live of a relationship forum the other day, and there's a chick on there saying, she needs somebody who's gonna, fix her, or she's broken, so she needs somebody who's gonna put her together. And she got claps for that. And I'm sitting here like after 14 years of marriage. Yeah, I'm sitting here after 14 years of marriage, like, yo, she's never gonna find what she needs because that doesn't exist. You won't find somebody to put you together because it's your job to
That's
put
your
yourself
job.
together.
I agree,
Exactly.
100%.
And you may have people who are willing to do things for you, but it'll never be enough.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when it comes to finding your soulmate, I think that your soulmate is yourself.
Ooh, I knew you was going
You
there.
like that.
I knew
You
you was
like
going
that.
there. Your soulmate,
Soulmate
is
is yourself.
Your
yourself.
soulmate
Because your sole
is
responsibility is to make you happy first. Another
Yeah.
person
Hey.
can't just come in and be like, I'm gonna make you happy. That person can come in and add to your
Enhance.
happiness.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right. Possibly enhance it in ways that you couldn't do, in other aspects. But it's just like relationships are not working primarily to me, especially for women, because they're not happy with themselves or people,
and they don't know themselves.
And they don't know
themselves.
themselves.
But this is the thing, right? So in order for like your soulmate to actually be yourself, like you have to
not lie to yourself.
You have to get to know yourself.
Right.
You have to stop
We lie
lying
to
to
ourselves a
yourself.
lot.
You have to stop lying to yourself, and you have to realize who you are and come to terms with you got to be authentic
Right.
to yourself. And that's the
was
hardest
me.
part, is admitting that, all right, I'm not what I really want to be. I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who I project.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a very, very flawed individual. And that's for everybody.
I got
Because you
married
can't
real
change
early.
anything that you don't see as a problem.
Right.
And you're not willing to change anything that's not a problem, right?
Right.
In order for you to get the motivation to say, all right, this needs to change in my life, you got to realize, like, all right, this ain't working in my life.
Okay.
And I'm the problem. It's not everybody who I've dealt with who's the issue.
Listen, we put up facades all the time. I was married very, very early, and people had this idea of me, of who they thought that I was, and then I was like, oh, I guess I have to be this person now. And then it
Yeah.
became increasingly
Difficult to
hard.
keep
and,
that up.
And yeah, because I was like, this is not who I am. Like, I'm ratchet as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I know how to act in public.
Are
But
you a
it's like,
Gemini?
yeah, it's like I do have a
So you got two. You had two birthday parties?
People
no,
are
but I
intricate,
have
though.
two people that that
Live
I
inside
struggle
your
that I
head.
struggle with all
Yeah.
the time. When I talk to my therapist, she goes, "Alicia, you can be both of those people," and I was like, "I think that's crazy." She was like,
Yeah.
"No, it's not. People have different versions of themselves, and different people bring those versions out."
True.
That's right.
So when you find your happy medium, and that person is good with who your happy medium is, then that's who you can possibly grow with.
Listen, but you know what it takes? It takes isolation.
Let me tell you, you better spend some time by
It
yourself.
takes isolation
You
because
better.
unless
That's
you
how you get to
unless
know
you
who you
isolate,
are.
you
Yes.
don't get to know who you are.
But
know who
listen,
you are.
but
If
you
you
know
spend
what? But
all
you
day-
Right now is
Age.
the time, Corona people.
But listen,
Yes, listen.
that's smart. But listen, at the end of
And we
the
giving
day,
you all this for free.
my thing is, sorry, I'm like moving around a lot, but my thing is that, like, I've spent time alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been, but people evolve, like, you change, you know what I mean? So I guess, there's maybe certain retreats and things that you kind of like need to go through to kind of get to know yourself. But in today's dating world, and I know we have a married couple here, and I am, I got situations going on.
So do I.
So yeah, we're
We're
like
the
in the same
same.
boat. Like, we need to hang out, you know what I mean? Can you find, if you're in a situation where you maybe feel stuck, or an old situation that's not working for
Yeah.
you, like, are you still able to find your soulmate if you kind of realize this person isn't your soulmate,
So
but
that's-
without getting
that's
rid
exactly
of
what that post
yeah,
is saying.
right,
Like,
without getting rid of your playmate or somebody who has not fulfilled
all the areas that you need fulfilled or that you desire.
But, yeah,
Kim,
but see, that's the
thinking
thing,
that you're-
because your soulmate is not going to fulfill all those areas.
But what she's saying,
That-
you're
but
going to
it
find
doesn't have to be.
your potential mate,
Life
your
partner.
life
Exactly.
partner. It's like, it's almost like the whole saying, like, you can't ask to be this new person if you're going to still
Let
be the
go of
old
the old
version
person,
of yourself.
right.
So it's like, I can't say I want to be in a relationship, I want these things, if I'm still out here operating
The same way.
the same way, that's probably what I'm doing right now.
You're
It's
playing
like,
a lot.
I'm playing.
That's
And
good.
it's fine.
And that's
But I
fine.
feel like I can do that at this point. It's like the objective or the goal has not changed. I still desire to be in a relationship.
But how bad do you desire it? And when you do, will you let go of all those things, be still, and then wait for that thing to
'cause
present itself?
I've been still for a while.
But
and
you
then
can't be still for a while
Listen,
if you
I
got
was-
some playmates going on.
I'm about to say it. I've been still for a while, and then I just got frustrated in the stillness, and I said, "Well, nothing's out here. I can kind of get back to who I was to just for some entertainment, some enjoyment. But you have to also know when that has come to an end as well. Like, all right, this is getting played out. Let me revert back and let me just be, like you said, let me just be still, get back and concentrate. And then boom, somebody sometimes just randomly just pops up in your space.
No, they pop up.
They do. They do pop up. So
let me.
you better recognize which one you want.
So I like to, and I know we're going like a lot into this, but so a friend of mine, well, not a friend, an old boyfriend, recent old boyfriend posted. It was kind of basically the nice guys finish last. I don't have my phone in front of me, but it was a meme talking about how women don't like good guys, and to me, he's an amazing guy. You know what I mean? He's very good. He's very loving in the relationship. And I love the person that he is. But yet,
It doesn't work for you.
well, it's not that it didn't work for me. Like, it's working for me, but I couldn't let go of the toxic.
Guy.
What is it? The toxicity? Toxicity? Yeah. that
Do you think
word.
we're taught to love or
Broken
to be
and
attracted
damaged?
to that guy, the bad boy? I feel like culture reinforces, the bad guy is the attractive one, and
I
the
don't
good
even
guy
know if
you
it's
have to
that.
pass.
James
I think
Dean.
it's us as women naturally wanting to be nurturers and fixers. So I know in my
That's a good point.
I know when I was dealing with someone else, it was like, oh, you're hurt, I can help you. And I remember him blatantly saying, like, I don't need you to fix me. I'm fine. He goes, I'll support you in what you're doing, but you don't need to fix me. And me being a mom, a woman, it's like we naturally want to make sure that everybody is good.
True.
And so we are a little bit drawn to broken a little bit, even though we want this.
No, I think that men do it too. Like, people want to be a hero.
That's
right,
true. That's
right.
true.
I mean-
Because we want to be that person that you need, that you
No,
rely
actually,
on. We want to
not.
be everything for
Some
you.
people want to be the hero.
Right, right.
I can't say everybody, but
Save me.
some people want to be the hero. Some people just want to be saved.
Yeah, same
and
thing.
there's a
I
huge
don't
difference.
Say that. How does that go?
What?
I don't want to say that, girl. But they say her. Anyway, Jewel Santana. Sorry, I think of music. Music plays in my head
lyrics and
sometimes.
stuff? Yeah, me
but
too.
I'm so not hip. I'm sorry, Drew, to interrupt with this. But I'm so not hip that I don't ever know who's singing the actual song. But the song just plays in my head because it's like I listen to radio. So yes, but I agree. I think we all agree in terms of some people want to be the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the complex.
And some people just
We like challenges as
Are-
human beings.
We
are
do.
But is
always
it that?
the victim
Oh,
and
God.
need to be
yeah.
saved.
Yeah, sometimes.
So do you think women are more drawn to alpha males, and that men are more drawn to a certain type of woman?
Not all the time. I know somebody who don't like alpha males at all.
Okay.
They just
But
don't.
what is
they
alpha
don't-
male?
Very strong, sure about themselves. Takes
Controlling.
their masculinity very, very seriously. Not necessarily controlling,
Most
but
alpha men are controlling.
But like, head of household, like, let me protect you. I got this. You can rely and depend on me, type of thing. I like a
nice
forceful,
guys do that too, though.
Yeah,
Nice
I
guys
feel
say
like-
you can depend on me. Nice guys say,
I like
here
a
you
man
going
that's gonna
out.
show me his strength physically.
But see, and that's what I'm saying. So nice guys will be like, here, have this money. Nice guys will throw things at you. Nice guys will be like, whatever
To
you
appease
want.
you.
yeah.
Nice guys, those are the nice guys. And then it's just like, oh, but you want to go with the N-word who didn't even pick up your call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what we talk about, I feel like, when we talk about, like, the nice guy versus the good guy. And women are drawn to people that, or a lot of times women are drawn to people who don't give them what they want. I don't know. Well, they
could
say
that be
that.
people in general? Like you're always
Yes,
chasing
absolutely,
something.
absolutely. Men
I think
love
people
women
in
who
general
say no.
need to
They say
chase.
bitches win. They do.
You're right, because when they say hoes are winning. Yeah.
Well, they not. But see,
They not?
hoes are giving it up. Hoes are giving it up.
And they
What are they
getting it
getting
in
in
return.
advance?
They still
In
get a
terms
lot
of
in
strip
return.
club, okay,
return.
but
No,
like
not
this
a
is
strip
okay.
club.
So
No,
I'm
what
just
are they
thinking
getting in
about-
return?
A lot of them are getting the
Sorry.
attention. You know, a lot of these men are neglecting the families and they're taking them out on trips and buying them things. So that's what they say that when they use that term, hoes are winning. Like, she don't got to do all that stuff and she still gets to reap all the goodness part. Like, that's what they mean by that, I feel. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because we see it all the time. You be like,
So is anyone here, or do they have any questions in terms of our live? Just
Right.
in terms of, because we like to answer questions from the live in terms of that.
Well, we
It's
didn't-
fairly
I
late
don't
that
think we
we're
asked any
actually doing
questions.
this.
No, you
Or
didn't.
not ask any questions, but does anyone have any statements in terms of, you know, nice guys finishing last? We're here pretty late.
nobody said anything.
Okay.
But just
Yeah.
because
Are there
we're
people
late.
on?
3 people
Yeah,
on, 4
they're
people
on.
on. But
Okay, well,
that's
thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Do y'all have any questions for us?
Who's there? Can somebody? Let's shout
It's
out the
Nurse
people.
Peters RN
Hey, how are you?
and
Thanks for joining us.
Folis Crown.
Shout out, shout
Falaj.
out.
Oh, Falash.
Who
And
waved?
Love Power 09. Mika.
Meet the one.
Meek the one.
Hey, holla.
Hi, Meek the one.
So I think that this was pretty good, you know, conversation. We've been going for
Tiny
quite some
Toy
time.
Yeah.
54.
So,
So
at
what
the
did we come
end,
to
do
a
not-
consensus of?
That people are difficult.
Yeah, they're complex.
People are
People are
complex.
and they have layers.
You are your own soulmate.
All right. No. Let's.
Nice guys.
I like to vote.
Nice guys.
Can finish last.
Do nice guys finish last?
Not always.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yes,
No.
they do.
Okay.
Take a stance, ladies. I'm thinking of mine still. Do nice guys finish last?
Not all the time. I think after a
Kinda,
while.
I-
Do nice guys finish last with you, or do the bad boys?
No, I like
Come
a
in
nice
first.
guy.
So for me,
I'm sorry.
I've dated a little bit of everything. I've dated
Talking about now,
now.
right now.
Do
Are they
nice
last-
guys finish
did
last?
the nice
No.
guys-
Is the nice
No.
guy finishing last?
Is he still
or is the
around?
bad boy?
So first of all, I'm not dating any bad boys. I am dating a really good guy, and I'm rooting for him. All my friends are rooting for him
Yay!
That's good.
because
We're rooting for him.
a really good guy. But he is
Nobody wants a bad boy.
No, that's played out.
Like nobody wants a real bad boy.
No, nobody would have to deal with that type of drama.
But
And
when
if-
you get older, I
but
feel
listen-
like
Yeah,
it,
like that
it dies
plays,
out.
Yeah, it plays out. That's
Yeah.
cute in your
But
20s.
nice guys maybe finish quote unquote last because they're not dating the right people for them. Like that whole
That's
nice
'cause they
guy
don't know who
finish
they
last.
are.
You
So
know what I
nice-
mean?
So are you saying that nice guys go for bad girls and bad girls go for nice guys?
Oh,
Sometimes.
that's sometimes.
And,
Opposites
and the
attract.
bad girls can never just get the bad boys, and the
Opposites
good
attract.
girls don't get the nice guys.
No, I think eventually people get who they're supposed to be with.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people don't get anybody.
that's not the truth. There are a lot of people in horrible marriages,
No, I'm saying
and
that.
or
I'm saying that a lot of people don't
or,
get.
or clump together just because.
What are you saying they're not getting?
Do you know what I mean? Like people come together. So I think that there's
I
a
think
lot of
some
people that
come
are
together.
together.
I think a lot of people
a lot of people are horrible manners.
are wanderers, especially when.
Okay.
I'm thinking about guys.
You talking about
right?
me?
No, I'm thinking about guys. A lot of guys are, they want a marriage, they want a relationship, but they're not going to find it because they have to change in order to get it.
You have to change your behavior.
Yeah.
You can't operate the
Well,
same way. and
Not even that.
expect-
Not even just changing your behavior. You have to merge your world with somebody.
That's so hard.
That sounds really difficult. And on that
is.
note, I'm tired because I just realized this is a Sunday night. Okay? And it is like 2:00 in the morning. We here like it's Saturday. So maybe we should do this on a Saturday night or something.
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday.
See the
We living in the coronavirus era.
coronavirus got us confused.
Kids don't got to go to school tomorrow.
what I mean?
Oh, they
Right.
have to go to school.
I gotta go to
They
work.
going to
virtual
school in the
school.
at the same table we sitting there right now.
Yep.
So
So thank you. I think
so we
this
talked
is-
about
yeah,
good girls,
Sum it up.
bad guys, something like that.
finishing
guys,
last.
good girl.
Finishing last, but they
Do-
may not finish last. But
I
most
think
of
it's
the time,
dependable, and obviously, good versus bad is subject to your own.
definition of what those are.
Thank you. But at the end of the day, you know, I think that we're really trying to promote positivity, and I feel like, you know, the nice guys haven't finished last because they're nice. They have finished last because I'm just not interested, or not finished last. Like, what the frick does that even mean?
So do you think when he posted that, and this is the guy that you said that you were dating, right? He
Yes.
posted it. Do you think that he's just frustrated in his dating life?
Yes.
And that's why. So
He
Does
has
he
been.
probably felt like he was a good
he
guy.
feels
But
like
he
and that
feels like a
and-
good guy.
and he should. I think that's the same thing with women. It's like I feel like I'm a damn good woman. Like, why am I alone? Like, why am I single? And we question ourselves all the time. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you're responsible for you.
So this was and I told him, like, I love the man, the good man that you are, and I really do, and I really mean that. And he didn't necessarily finish last, but I
He
did.
ain't finished first neither.
Well, yeah, I actually stepped back for, you know, because I was a little confused about the niceness. Niceness confuses us.
Does it?
That's a whole nother.
It's a whole
it
nother
does.
conversation.
Because sometimes it's like,
Who the hell are you?
where'd you come from?
What do you want?
You're a unicorn.
What
Is
the
this
hell-
real? Am I
What do you
being
want from
played?
me?
Exactly.
Is this being played on
Are you
me?
conning me?
Am I being
Oh,
punked?
wow.
Am I being fucking punked?
So yes, we do
Sorry,
have a
Chevy,
lot of
since you don't like that.
reservations.
Nah,
Listen,
listen.
I
It
understand.
is what it is.
I understand, Father Drew, that you may have some people that don't. You
Nah,
know,
I'm not concerned about that.
Okay.
So
I'm
listen,
not concerned.
not right
So
now.
what we-
This
so what
is
we
1
discussed
o'clock.
is
I'm
that-
sorry, by the way.
we
But
talked
it may
about some
happen
very
again.
complex issues. One of the things that we don't want to forget is that you have to be your own soulmate, and you have to
That's
find
no
yourself.
fair. That's no fair to be your own soulmate.
You have to find yourself
love
in order
yourself
for
first.
someone to
Absolutely.
find
Just taught
you.
this.
Soulmate.
Yeah,
And
to
in
make
order
a
for you
commitment
to-
love yourself first.
Yeah, you
I
have
agree,
to.
but is that being your soulmate? A soulmate is a soulmate, but loving yourself is something different.
Gotta find your soul if you're gonna give it up to somebody.
You can find your soul, but you don't have to be your soulmate. You can know where your soul
Maybe
is.
you're your first soulmate. Like
Okay.
you
You
are.
should be your
All right,
first
I don't mean
love.
to be too technical and like difficult. Okay, fine. Whatever you all say.
And then what else did we talk about? We talked about the
Coronavirus,
fact
be
that
safe. Oh, sorry.
Y'all not being
Wash
safe.
your hands.
some of us
Stay
at this
indoors.
table are grossly underprepared for coronavirus, and sucks for you because I'm prepared as much as I can, and I'm
Who's
trying to
not
get more prepared.
I have a strong immune system. I'm more prepared than you, bro.
Okay, I'm not.
Oh, you weren't talking
I'm
about
not
me?
relying on my immune system.
Well, you should be, because that is what is going to be the determining factor whether you live or die.
That's true, I guess.
So,
And my vitamin C and my zinc lozenges.
vitamin
You
C
got
is
those?
amazing. Absolutely.
You got zinc
Are
lozenges?
you kidding me? No, but I do have vitamin C,
I know.
and I work out, and I'm healthy. I'm a healthy lady here. I go to the gym in the mornings.
The gym is closed.
Listen, my gym is not closed. LA Fitness is still open unless I didn't go to this weekend.
don't
You
know
Okay,
why
I'm
haven't
not
been
even
watching
gonna
the
lie.
news at all.
They closed LA Fitness.
They closed
I'm
all
gonna
of the
be
gyms.
pissed. So
See,
So that's good
exactly
because you
what
got
we
me
was
here
talking about.
tonight very late, and so I probably won't make it to the gym at 5:00 in the morning. Okay, I
Oh,
go at
wow.
7:38.
You're gonna be taking a run around your block tomorrow.
That's okay. I do mountain climbers and what is it?
Burpees.
Burpees
Okay, let's
in
stay
the
focused.
morning.
Stay focused.
all right.
I'm trying
So-
to give the people a little bit of things to
focused,
get
stay focused.
healthy. Okay, sorry. I have a little bit of ADD.
It's
not
okay.
gonna lie.
Me too. So, all right. Thank you for joining us at No Filters,
Filters
Podcast.
Podcast.
Once again, I am at Father Drew. And
On
this
Instagram,
is
right?
on Instagram.
And I am Aja is at Aja is _ here at Instagram. And we appreciate you so much. And thank you, Alicia, for Hustle Mom.
That's right.
Tell us where the people can find you.
You guys can find me on Instagram at The Hustle Mom or at Hustle Mom Shop.
That's right.
Chevis.
Domestic Goddess Philly or Domestic Goddess Bake Shop on Instagram and Facebook.
Awesome.
That's right.
We-
And so we want you to we also want you to comment. We want you to share any questions that you have with us on our page at No Filters Podcast on Instagram and No Filters Podcast FB on Facebook. And we'd also like you to come and join us
Yes, we love company.
right here in the living room studio.
The living room.
And the food is always
We
good.
living.
The food is good.
The Chevis, if you don't know, Domestic Goddess Philly actually provides snacks and wonderful cakes, couture cakes for us, and dinner. So, sorry, no pressure for next time, but it is actually delicious. So, again, hit us up. You have any questions, concerns, want to be a part of what it is that we are doing. We'd love to have you. And we thank you so much for the guest that has joined us. Chevis is not so much a guest, but Alicia, we thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Despite of the coronavirus, people, please, please be safe. Use hand sanitizer, soap. I have to constantly ask people, did you wash your hands after I see them come out the bathroom? I just do that anyway. Sorry. But have a good night. Right, Drew?
Night.
Peace.